What up? Look, I know y'all need Uncle Soup today. Yeah, I go. First thing you're gonna do is my boy Steph, first one on, baby. What up, dog? I don't know if you're gonna watch the whole thing, but stay tuned, man. You know your boy cooking. Literally cooking. You got to snack, you got to drink. You know, we gonna do what we do, right? So um, first off, Super Mario, please say the super. Please say the super. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I wish I could like click everything and say hi to everybody who's joining and saying what's up. So first off, a lot of crazy stuff going on, which I don't know, like Nike flags, NFL. I don't know if that's crazy stuff, but some people feel some type of way about it, you know. So if I may talk a little bit about it, and yeah, I'm gonna do it while wearing the Herbalife brand because I distribute every day, but that has nothing to do with belief system or political views, nor do what I view and what I do represent like Herbalife as a company as a whole. Because if that was true, we'd all be in trouble if what every single person believes or did actionably or spoke about applied to the whole thing. Because some people is gay, that ain't me. Some people have different religious beliefs, that ain't me. Some people have, you know, different political views, that ain't me. So I'm very, very pleased that it doesn't apply, you know, no matter what. And the one thing that you gotta get when you deal with people and what they believe, people are allowed to believe and think whatever they want. Okay? Let me give you an example about what belief is. I don't believe in Santa Claus, but some people believe that it's okay to allow their kids to believe in Santa Claus. That's a belief. I think it's stupid. And even if the parents don't believe in it, they want and allow their kids to be able to believe in that and other things to what? Enhance childhood? I don't know. It's a belief system. And they're free to do it. And it actually has no bearing on me. It just sucks that if your kid is in my class, they might have got told what was real early on. I remember there was this girl in the 9th grade, right? My brother remembers it. We were freshmen in high school. We told her like Santa didn't exist. And when I'm telling you, she was crushed. She was literally devastated. I mean, she sat in class and like there was tears in her eyes. And we were like, wait, you really didn't know that Santa didn't exist? And it's the same thing with a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that people believe or think or were taught, which sometimes we don't even a lot of times question what we were taught our entire life because it never came into question. Right now, y'all already know me. Y'all come on the line. Y'all see what I be posting and everything else like that. People don't even know that we don't live on a spherical globe that's spinning through space randomly flying around the sun. Like people don't know that the sun flies over us only. Even though it's like in whatever good book they read, it's in whatever ancient knowledge they've ever seen, if they were ever exposed to it. It tells you, it shows you your body, being that you are of where you're from, lets you know that your equilibrium. I get seasick, and if the world was spinning the way it was spinning, it's crazy. So a lot of stuff don't make sense. Now, with this whole Nike, Kaepernick stuff, it is what it is. Me personally, I ain't stood for the flag since last century, right? As a teenager, because I already was like pledge allegiance. That doesn't even make sense. You know, national anthem, like it doesn't make sense to me to be pledging, and it always felt wrong. Like it felt like it didn't apply to me. It felt like, why should I when it's not reciprocated, right? It's about to be fire, by the way. But you gotta allow people to live how they want to live, as long as you're not like affecting other people. You know what I mean? People voted for Trump. people voted for Obama. Some people hate people that voted for Obama and hated Obama. Some people don't like the people that vote for Trump and hate Trump. The fact of the matter is, and this is what everybody has to get through their skulls that's thick on whatever left or the right side, is there's two different wings of the same plane, two different wings of the same bird. When do you trust the government? Why would you trust the government? To tell you the truth, to take care of the people, to be representative of the people, to make policy changes that greatly affect. You know who gets benefits of who's in office? Rich people. Like the better your, no, I'm keeping this. The better your tax bracket, there's things that affect you more, right? Positively. Now, if you broke, alleged middle class or anything else, yeah, you're getting the short end of the stick. Like, it's never been good, right? Reagan was in. If you poor or middle class, when was it better for you? When was it awesome for you, right? George Bush Sr., when was it good for you? Low tax bracket, when was it good for you? Never. Still low tax bracket, right? Clinton, oh, he's cool, he's nice, he smokes weed, he gets head or whatever. That's cool to you guys. When did it get better for poor people? When did it get better for the middle class? Right? George Jr., when did it get better for you guys? Obama, when did it get better for you guys? No matter who got successful and had like great years, because there was great years for people of all demographics, had great years in success and failures, ups and downs in all of these terms, and all of them people, they all did double terms. So we had like eight years. Trump, who's up? Who's winning right now? Who's losing? Same people gonna win and lose. Those who do choose to do gonna win. Anyway, those who ain't never gonna do nothing gonna always be losing. And the rich people just gonna, hey, hope the taxes like break for us. But the taxes always gonna break for you. And if you want to just, have the benefit, get on. But man, y'all be tripping, man. This the whole thing. At the end of the day, country love, like America. This is America. And people like hashtag America. Like they hashtag a deep down south good old boy accent. They be like from California, like, and that lets you know where their mindset is. That lets you know that they don't care about immigration, like, or immigrants or people that come over for an opportunity. That lets you know, right? That lets you know. You know what it else? What else lets you know? Lets you know they care about guns. I like America for the guns. I like America for the Second Amendment rights. But I like it because of the simple fact that I know that the corporation ain't on your side. So you better be strapped up before they make a policy where they want to come say, hey, you have dreads, you have locks, get them out of here. Hey, your name sounds like something, get them out of here. Hey, your origin, right? The origin of what you claim is not from this isolated, bordered off section of corporate controlled America. So we're going to do something to get you out or imprison you or kill you. Not knowing that America is literally one place, from the top of it all the way down to the bottom of it, right? One landmass through Mexico, through South America, through Central America, through North America, all the way through Canada. It's one landmass, just one place. Everybody who lives here looks exactly the same. If you go back a couple hundred years before Europeans, which are Spanish people, which are Portuguese people, which are English people, before they came through, conquered, they even called themselves conquistadors. Like, what does conquer mean? You win, you kill people, right? Mass murdered, genocide, like a whole bunch of people. For all that stuff, everybody looked exactly the same. And you guys gotta go read about like what the people look like. Color people, right? So anyway, that's just history. But even like with recent history, when you say, hey, this is what I pledge my allegiance to, let's look at the history of what you pledge your allegiance to, and like, has it changed, right? You pledge your allegiance to a place that had legal slavery. You pledge your allegiance to a place that had concentration camps. You pledge your allegiance to a place that, you know, enforced Jim Crow laws and, you know, had, you know, no persecution and prosecution for people that got lynched. You pledge your allegiance to segregated school system. You pledge your allegiance to indoctrination of schools, right? Like there's like whack vaccines. I don't know if you guys like vaccines, but if you look at what they're shooting into the kids nowadays, like that's what you're pledging your allegiance to. You're pledging your allegiance to a place where literally when you look in the sky, you can see chemtrails, and it has to be coming from the government. And if it's not coming from the government, where's the governmental help to say, oh, private industry people are poisoning the citizens, which you got to look at what citizens means. It just means that you're a corporate individual entity of the big entity, right? But it's the humans. We still humans. Private corporation is poisoning the humans with the chemical trails in the sky. Like you're pledging your allegiance to the people who don't seek out the justice of that. That's what's really going on right now. Right? Hiroshima and Nagasaki, yeah, for sure. Right? Pearl Harbor, false flag, right? They started it. The sinking of the Lusitania, they started it. 9/11, they started it. And you can't debate this stuff because even before stuff came out, I was 19 years old when 9/11 happened. I sat there and watched the planes fall on live television, and at 19 years old, I was like, I don't think this is like possible for something to like fall straight down like that. Like if anything, like if something hit right here, it's like the top would fall over, but like straight down, both of them, like it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird when you live in San Bernardino and there's like an alleged terror attack and the stuff that happens around it doesn't make sense. So, oh wait, you guys don't have helicopter video of the people while it's a high-speed chase? Since when? Oh, the alleged people are in their car and then they happen to, when they get shot up, go down the street that had already 200 something police vehicles and cops in that one street at all the places they could have been driving around. They go back near where the thing happens and goes. Come on. You can go see the stuff that happens in Las Vegas and you see people that they put on TV that say, hey, I got shot in my neck. And there's nothing on their neck. They're giving live interviews like here's the entrance and exit wounds, and it's like an old chickenpox scar or something like that, and they're selling it to you like it's real. That's who the allegiance is pledged to, instead of you saying, hey, me, you, us, we're all in the same land space. We need different answers. Like you guys is on the side of the people that's feeding you the propaganda. Turn off the TV, open your eyes, man. It's propaganda. They've been doing it. They make movies about it. That's the funny thing, you guys. They make movies, right, explaining the exact same stuff, right? And then people don't realize it's a satire, meaning they're making light, they're making entertainment of reality. That means it's based on a true story. Everybody like love that movie Avatar, right? The big blue people, and they're like, oh man, it's like so messed up what they're doing, and like you feel for them, and it's like, well, that's real. Everybody likes Star Wars. Well, what would you be, a Jedi or would you be a stormtrooper? Most of y'all would be stormtroopers. Tell the truth. Because that's the only option they give you. All of a sudden, you know, I talk to people when I, you know, be out doing what I do. Be like, hey, what do you want to do? Or what are you in school for? Or what's going on? And they have like some idea of a job. Talk to them later. They're like, oh, I'm about to just go into the police force. Oh, I'm about to just go into the military. It's because they make it appealing. And it's a trick that they've been doing for years. They offer you, there's no opportunities. They offer you incentives like signing bonuses, like free indoctrination, education, right? Like they're not teaching you nothing new. Like history is a sham, bruh. Everything that you learn in history was a lie. Like they told you guys blatant lies. And it's atrocious actually when you think about it, because not only do they lie, it's you can't hide certain stuff, right? Like they lie about it, but then all the actual records, all the things that you have to file actually exist. You tell somebody about something and say, well, let's look up the patent for this machine that does this, right? That creates weather. Okay, you can go look that up, because the thing about it is the powers that be because it's business, they have to follow the rules. They ain't never did nothing outside of the rules of what's allowed and what's wrote down, and you have the same power to operate within those same guidelines, even though a lot of it is a little shifty on the moral compass. Not on the legal or lawful compass, on the moral compass. Like, yeah, no, you wouldn't really want to do that. You don't want to be these people. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't never did nothing that's like not outside of what it's, how it's wrote down. Like it's wrote. You can go read it. Oh man, yeah, satellites is real. No, they ain't. Go look it up. They give you the satellite. They give you NASA, but then when you go look at the patents on what they actually have invented or what they're using, none of it applies. Or the stuff that they do apply, it tells you how it applies. Hey, this applies for device or airplane that's meant to fly over a flat and stationary plane. Like, you can go read this like yourself. Like, it's crazy. So it's just hilarious that people are getting mad at people. And at the end of the day, you could tell somebody this and show somebody this, but they're so indoctrinated, they won't change their mind. They won't sit here and say, hey, we've been duped too. Like, I mean, they got priests raping kids. They got kids getting kidnapped, sacrificed. Like, this stuff is, what do they say? There's this line that goes around that says, the truth is stranger than fiction. Look, well, whatever they had that you've seen on any type of movie or TV show, they getting it from somewhere. It's just a way for them to do it in plain sight. Like, we showed y'all this. You think they just coming up with all these child prostitution rings and people that's eating this stuff? And they got a new show right now. I ain't seen it, but I seen the billboard of like people in like the valley eating people, like some cannibals. Yeah, that's real, bruh. All of it's real, man. All of it's real. The evidence is too much out there. Like, nobody, I don't play around. I don't play about stuff that ain't real. Like, I don't be saying stuff or creating stuff just to be creating it. Like, you get what you get for real. So you mean to tell me these people in Hollywood ain't pushing some agenda? Y'all better wake up to the agenda they pushing. Look at your kids, man. Look at what your kids are doing. Your kids are eating Tide Pods. How? Your kids are retarded. Your kids are augmenting their faces, right? Butt shots, lip injections, nose jobs, being concerned with soap, and we all materialistic. I got on the gang of Nike stuff on all the time. Oh wait, this is an Under Armour shirt. Maybe I get a pass. Who knows? Everything else Nike, to the socks. Oh, underwear, Under Armour, under draws too. Maybe, I don't know, man. Does it matter? It don't matter, right? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is, are you awake enough to see the cold stuff that's in the works right now? Like, if something happens, are you awake enough to recognize that it's not what they say it is? Like I said, the first thing that happens when I see things nowadays, and you can go and like just look up false flags, and I did a lot of posting, so because all this stuff is connected, so that you can kind of like just start saying what's going on and where we at. If you think that your country, this country government, which isn't of the people, it's not a democracy, bruh. It's not a democracy. I don't care about Obama. And maybe the 10 years ago naivety, it was like, it's awesome, it's cool. And then there's a lot of historical things that are like cool in general. But when you really start looking at it, you're like, man, I ain't got no love for Obama. He's a politician, bruh. I don't care if he's black, white, purple, first gay woman. Like, oh, we get a first woman president. She gets no love because she's the president. Because she's the president of here. That means she ain't about to do nothing. Right? Same thing with Obama. First black, cool. He ain't about to do nothing. First celebrity president, Trump, he ain't about to do nothing. Except get y'all mad at stuff, right? But he ain't about to do nothing good. He ain't about to do nothing good for the Trump supporters. They ain't about to get it better, right? Whoever's next ain't about to make it better for Latinos. It ain't gonna get better. It's gonna be the same, right? It's gonna be the same. But until we all can come together and say we demand a different type of change, and it's the many. It's the many. Not the many, the many. All of us demand change. But they out of here. They out of here. But when stuff goes down, like, what you doing? Right? Are you part of the Coast Guard? Right? Shooting, detaining, restraining, convicting, handcuffing, arresting, deporting. Are you part of the Coast Guard? Are you part of the National Guard? Are you part of the Army? Are you part of the police force? Are you part of the stormtroopers? When they order you to do something because they're tricking you on what to believe about who could be a personal threat to not the people of the place, right? Just imagine if they come kick my door and super telling the truth. So I'm an enemy of you guys? No, I'm an enemy of the corporation. So that's why they're going to say it like that. So even if they say, hey, this is the enemy of the United States, you're hearing it wrong because you're putting yourself in a corporation and it don't apply to you. They're saying you're an enemy of political progress, which is financial progress only. So we go and we're doing terrorists and stuff like that, and we in all these other countries, these other people in these other countries, all they are encumbrances upon the advancement of some type of financial gain that this corporation is seeking to do abroad in terms of gaining assets, collecting resources. That's why they're terrorists. That's why if something comes here and they send the stormtroopers that are your people, that are people that live in this land, and they come and they do something that stormtroopers, they just brainwashed, thinking that us, you are against. Only people they need to be going for is people that are against other people. Yeah, KKK, all them, man, you enemies, y'all can catch it on sight right now. Because you're an enemy of people. If you're an enemy of people, we can run that. But if you're an enemy of the corporation, that don't mean that you're against the people. All of y'all should be revolutionary. All of y'all should be dissidents. All of y'all should be about that life. Expecting more, demanding more, and demanding people not to get caught up in the petty stuff and say, man, what we arguing over? The banner of the corporation that ain't did nothing for you? What, because y'all win some gold medals? That ain't nothing. That ain't being patriotic. Patriotic say, hey, let's the spending of what we get taxed for. How about our tax dollars go for stuff? There should be no bad roads. There should be no bad air. There should be no bad water. If the tax money goes, I need better results from NASA, which is funded by your taxpayer money. Meaning that you can't show me no bullshit pictures. And time again, people have put up money. I put up money. I'll go get some money right now and say, show me a real picture. Any planet, any moon, any star, any rover that's actually on a planet or a real picture of Earth from space. I'll give you everything I got like right now in cash. And it could be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. And guess what? You know how many people even do it? There's 20 people on right now. It's probably going to be 200-300 people who's probably already going to watch this live over the next 24 hours. Ain't nobody going to come with no picture. That should tell you something. Somebody just put $10,000. I put $10,000 up because I know I can't lose. I know I couldn't lose. Prove to me that the earth doesn't revolve and rotate and spin. Prove to me that there's a curve on earth when water is always level, right? No matter which way the container goes, the water stays level. See, this is a flat line across. It's always level. And so if the earth is over 70% water and liquid always finds its level, it's gonna run till it can settle, and when it settles, it'll be level. This is logic. This means you can't argue. You can't prove it otherwise. You can't show it having a different, the physics property of liquid does not change, of liquid. Now you can physically change liquid into something else. That's not the same thing. The physics of liquid stays the same. So if everything is level all the time with water, liquid, and Earth is 70% ocean or more, it's probably like it's a 3/4 ocean, right? Where does it become unlevel to curve? Unlevel. And at what distance should you not be able to see certain things based on the rate of curvature off of the size of what they say the planet is? They give you the numbers to that. But yet you can go on Earth many different places from island to island, even in Hawaii. There's some things that you shouldn't be able to see based off the rate of curvature, based off how big they said that the planet is. This is just being smart. You can't make, it's like this. I started Herbalife, so you can't make fun of Herbalife because I got results, right? Started the products, lost 21 pounds. Hey, does Herbalife work? I used to walk around the mall like, yeah, Herbalife works. I didn't start off like this. Built a business, built a distribution network. Herbalife started sending your boy checks. Nobody can't tell me nothing. Super, last year, find out the earth is flat. Gives it to you just like that on the platter because you can't argue that. I don't care if you got jokes. You've been indoctrinated. You get a chance to wake up. The proof is there. All it is proof. Put some money up, right? In the meantime, though, y'all gotta wake up, though. In the meantime, y'all gotta wake up so that when stuff happens, that y'all don't be suckers jumping into stuff without knowing like the full thing, man. I don't got no problem with somebody who's a Trump supporter. It just means that they don't know enough to be able to make an informed decision. And picking the lesser of two evils, Trump might have made more sense than Hillary. Who knows? And like, if you're into that, I'm not into the politics. Trump might have made more sense than Hillary. Who cares? It's the same people. They're the same people. It would have been the same. It would have just been less stuff to talk about what's going on Twitter. That's it. If something was really going to happen, it would have happened. North Korea, something would have happened. Russia, something would have happened. Come on, y'all. Like, you got to start thinking about it. I don't got no problem with the Trump support. I ain't got no problem with white people. I got a problem with white people that got a problem with me. I got a problem with anybody that got a problem with me. Period. But hopefully that's rooted in something like Super did something, so I got a problem with him because he literally did something directly to me. We can have that. But if it's off something basis off what I look like, how I sound, where I'm from, man, y'all commit. That's not even nothing in my mind. That's nothing I even give any. It's not even breath to give like what somebody's doing or thinking. It's not even breath to give. It's funny. Because it's funny that somebody isolates who they are as a person, as a sentient being, based off politics. You isolate yourself. Off of politics? Off of a government that you have no control over. That you, no matter who you voted for, you didn't really have any control. We already seen it. We see the numbers already before. We seen it happen with George Bush. He lost. Numbers don't matter. What you thinking? It don't matter. They picked already. And they're going to do what they're going to do to you anyway because everything's about the corporation, not your ass. Nike's a corporation. Who cares? If you really feel some type of way, Nike got sweatshops where little kids just making the shoes for like nothing. They selling them to you for $100, $200, $300. If you care about the kids, don't buy Nikes no more. If you care about something, don't purchase. It's cool, and like that's it. And if somebody doesn't, like, why would I get mad if somebody stops wearing Nikes and like says something about it? Why? Because they put Colin. Who even cares if Colin Kaepernick is like the face of Nike? What'd he do? Not stand up for the flag? I've been doing that. Man, you better been about your life. That ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. Real people don't pledge allegiance to inanimate objects. How could you? How could you? An inanimate object that represents bloodshed, colonizing, war, waste, separation, and you pledge allegiance? That say more about? Come on, man. And I know people that do it, and we shake hands and everything. We ain't got no problems. I hope that if something happened to me, they would say, oh, it ain't about who likes Trump and who don't like Trump and who wearing Nikes. Hey, we help each other out. Right? When they come knocking at your door, I hope your neighbor gonna blast for you. You need as many people on your side that ain't stormtroopers as possible to know that y'all in the same boat, or y'all gonna be on that same FEMA boat, FEMA camp, FEMA building. UN, don't trust United Nations, don't trust FEMA, that's all I'm saying. Ever. And people been knowing this. Read a book, man, they tell you this stuff. People that were tired of working in high banking tell you this stuff. People that worked in the CIA, they tell you this stuff. People that work in the FBI, they get out, they tell you this stuff. But they just like gonna make up these outlandish stories just to make up some outlandish stories? There's a whole lot of stuff they could be telling you that's a little bit more accurate. But they're gonna make up some stuff that's for your empowerment so that we all can stop being suckers as much as we some suckers. And you ain't gonna believe them? Man, y'all crazy. Snack fire. That's what all this is about. If knowing what's going on. Look up the Act of 1871, it's a corporation. Look at the money, it's not backed by anything. Right? On my story out, there's a book called Patriots, right? I didn't even know it was like a 1988 book. Right? Didn't even know. Until like I started looking it up and I was like, let me just look up the author and see what else he got. He got a whole lot of stuff. I'm like, I should listen to it. But he goes through like the collapse of society and the type of things that can contribute to the collapse of society and like the order of stuff. So you're like, dang, I'm not prepared for any of that. You guys are not prepared for when the corporate government decides to stop breastfeeding you, what you eat, where you get your water from, how you power your homes. And I'm gonna say we, I'm included. I'm not, I'm talking to myself. All of that stuff, right? Farmers, where the farmers at? Hey, farmers, people that got food, people that got livestock, people that got land, people that got guns, ammo, water storage, fuel reserves. Oh, none of us? Okay, yeah. Flick of a switch, martial law, chaos, everybody kill everybody, a couple people survive. When they come back and they say, hey, we restored the government, we restored the order, whatever you guys have don't count for money, right? That was done. We already inflated it. Money went all crazy. Gas was probably $400 a gallon. Nobody had gas. Money's gone. It had no use for you while you were trying to survive, right? They come back. Guess who's going to be the people that come back and say, hey, we got a new government. We started up again. The same people who are in charge right now. Bankers and businessmen. And you're going to say, hey, well, what kind of money we got? Oh, we got this new different type of money. Still going to be printed on paper. Still not going to be backed by actually anything. Meaning that if I have gold, right, I can say, like, my money's backed by gold. My money's backed by silver. I can go trade in. Like, you guys got to look up, like, silver certificates, right? I got a silver certificate, meaning that I'm entitled to go turn that into the Federal Reserve and get some silver back. Because it's based off something. Right now, we have fiat currency. You got to look this stuff up, too. Which is not based off anything. It's made up, it's printed, right? Like this is just like the basics of it. We using money to get stuff, but the money technically doesn't have any value. It's just a given value that, we all accept. But it's not worth anything. Like you can't do nothing with it except for, at the end, burn to keep warm and wipe your ass. Cause if they shut it down, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. When you got a pocket full of money right now, if you ain't use that money to go get you something that's gonna be valuable when money's gone, what you gonna do, man? I'm just saying, look, we got this video, we got this online Herbalife opportunity meeting that's about to go down. What up, Russia? It's 5:30. Y'all wanna learn about making some income. Part of being woke is to not be broke. I won't put it to you like that. Part of being woke is to not be broke. Because at the end of the day, if I didn't have nothing else to do, I could hop a plane. I'd be out of here real quick. Oh, stuff's about to go down. I could at least get that plane ticket and I'd be out anywhere in the world before stuff even got crazy. At the minimum, get up out of here. Right? That's what you gotta do. You can't be broke because then you're dependent. You know, if you broke, you're dependent. You can't think about buying land to start farming. Right? You stuck. We in apartments. We in townhouses. We in condos. Who buying up all the land? And we all in these little clusters. Who buying up all the land? Who growing the food if we ain't, we here? You can't be woke if you broke. Right? You can't. You can't make enough moves. You can't be self-sufficient enough. Government housing, government assistance. Limited on your travel, limited on how much you can go, how far you can go. Right? Depending on your job. Hey, you feel like not doing something, you feel like speaking out with, man, whatever life gonna do, fire me? I doubt it. It'd be different. Man, they want to fire me. Okay, yeah, super, you can't do it. Man, cut the check. I'm gonna make $100 million with Herbalife if the world don't go all crazy in the next 30 years. I'll make $100 million in checks. Right, it's gonna be crazy. About 30K, 40K. All that's gonna happen. They say, Zoop, you can't do this. Cut the check. So we ain't gotta have no issues. We ain't gotta go through nothing. We ain't gotta cut the check, man. It's cool. I like the products. I still buy them from somebody. It's cool. But can't get fired. Because I ain't broke. Because I'm independent. What I say ain't got nothing to do with Herbalife. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's, believe what you want. Herbalife's in 95 countries. They worship whoever they worship. They politics is they politics. It's all cool. When we at these events, I say what up, and I'm nice to everybody. I don't know if everybody can say the same though. But when I go to events, if I come to your city, if I come to your country, then we talking Herbalife business so that I can have your people wake up from whatever they've already been indoctrinated with that got them living a limited life already anyway. Ain't gonna have no flat earth talk. Ain't gonna have no government talk. Ain't gonna have no pro-black talk. Ain't gonna be none of that talk. Like, it is what it is. It comes out. You exude that shit. I want to help change people's lives so that they can get healthy. You get your body in order. You start getting connected. You start understanding things ain't right. You get your money in order. Now you have a little bit of freedom to see more, have access to more. Like, just imagine if you're not in the higher tax bracket, you don't understand how you benefit from the government and how messed up it was before you got on. Wait, I could write all this off and I'm like not paying no taxes because just based on what I say is an expense. Oh, I should have been there. Everybody could do that? Yeah, man, everybody could do that. Wait, for real? Yeah, man, for real. Oh, that's a cold lick, making money and having your own business. Technically, you get it. File for your man, cold flip, right? That's what we're here for, is to give people that access so that they know. Then what are you? You're empowered, right? If I'm healthy, I'm empowered to get more people healthy. If I earn income, I just empowered myself or was helped to be empowered to empower other people. Man, that's what that's what I'm gonna show up to do. And I'm one of the best to do it. Y'all heard me. We ain't gonna mix messages. No matter what, play the big man. Ain't gotta call nobody out. Ain't gotta treat nobody different. I show up the way I show up, period. For the people. For the people. That's all we on. Is how many people can we help so that more people can help more people. When everybody start helping everybody, we all sit back and we gonna be like, yo, something ain't right. Oh, now we can have better conversations. Now, no matter what side, red, white, blue, left, whatever you think that you own, it's still a little bit more open to be like, oh, yeah, I see where you're coming from. I see that we need help right here. I see that we need something different right here. You didn't know this, I didn't know that. I didn't have this, you didn't have that. Ain't nothing left out if all of us is pulling our resources, our mindsets, our experiences, our perspectives together. Openly. Open-minded, not stuck and stubborn. I'm too young to be stubborn. You know what I'm saying? I'm too adaptable to be stubborn for the most part. We stuck in some old mindsets, folk, about whatever you think that you is and believe in, about whatever you think that's going on. You can't be stuck in your mindsets about this world. Man, they trained you how to think the whole time. You better open your mind and say, man, I'm ready to change everything I ever learned, except for math. That's equal. Everything else, history, biology, psychology, astrology, astronomy, geology, geography, lies. Blatant lies to keep you under the thumb. They lied about where you at. They lied about where you from. Don't be dumb. Man, we out. We out of HOM. Peace.